What if I told you that you can automate your remodeling business with AI and save yourself a ton of time and a lot of money? And you might be thinking this is too good to be true and AI is just another buzzword. And you may be right in some cases, but you're not in others. And this is exactly what we're going to talk about in this video. But first, let's talk about the reality of actually growing a remodeling business. You know the drill. You're up before dawn, you're not home until after dark. You're running the job site, managing subcontractors, managing materials, trying to deal with clients, closing more jobs. But at the same time, you know you're going to be back in the office and you have to do another workday of just dealing with the paperwork. Invoices, estimates, proposals, it never ends. And I know that sometimes you start to feel like you are an employee of your own business. And the gurus out there might have told you you have to be working on your business, not in your business. But the reality is, it is way easier said than done. How do you actually do that? So this is where AI comes in, artificial intelligence. It is the buzzword that everybody's talking about, but the reality is that AI is already transforming every industry, and construction and remodeling is not an exception. So first, let's talk about what is AI. AI is basically like a smart assistant you can have in your pocket that you can actually talk to. The way that AI works is that it's trained on tons and tons and tons of data to understand how humans actually communicate, and it mimics that communication to produce things like an email or a response to a subcontractor in pirate voice. AI became a huge buzzword just about a year and a half ago with the release of ChatGPT. If you have not tried ChatGPT yet and you're AI skeptic, the first thing you have to do is go to chatgpt.com. No training or onboarding required. You'll understand it right away, and you can create images, you can create poems, you can create emails, you can create tweets, whatever it is that you desire. But here is the problem with ChatGPT. So remember that data that ChatGPT is trained on? ChatGPT takes millions and billions and trillions data points from across the internet, but they're not specific to remodeling, they're not specific to construction. So as a result, ChatGPT is smart, but it's not smart enough to actually help you with your company. And in fact, because it is not trained on construction specific data, it can make mistakes that you cannot afford to have. And so this is where specialized AI for contractors comes in. And this is where I want to talk about Handoff. And so full disclosure, I'm the CEO and founder of Handoff. I am a data scientist by training, but I spent the better half of the last decade working in construction and with contractors to find ways how data and machine learning can help automate their processes. So what is different about Handoff? Well, Handoff is like ChatGPT, but it is actually trained on construction data and construction knowledge. Handoff has been trained on tens of thousands of past estimates and 68 million data points about construction costs that are real time to every corner of the United States, covering labor, materials, equipment. In fact, Handoff works with construction suppliers and distributors like Lowe's to integrate with their inventory and their catalogs to not only provide you with pricing about materials, but also provide you with information about availability. For example, you can pull up to your customer's home, walk the project with them, understand exactly what they need, get back into your truck, hit record in Handoff, and then just explain the project to Handoff. Handoff will take that recording, transcribe it as you speak, and then by pressing one button, Handoff will generate an accurate, detailed cost estimate that is specific to that project. And that is the beauty of AI. AI is here to do the work for you instead of you having to do the work yourself. So what else can Handoff do? Handoff can also help you write your proposals. It can take that estimate and immediately convert it to a client-facing professional proposal that breaks down this job into scope, into bullet points, explaining what you're actually gonna do. And those are the kinds of things that clients love. When you provide them with more information about what this job is about, they're more likely to trust you. And the best thing is that it does that so instantly. So you may be able to walk the site, create an estimate, and send a proposal to your client within minutes without even leaving the job site. You can be in your truck already getting paid for this job. You can also ask Handoff to do things like send your invoices, help to manage your book of business in a CRM, and a whole bunch of other things. Handoff is here to help you automate your construction and remodeling business. It is here to empower you. It is here to help you save a lot of time and be able to save a lot of money, to allow you to actually work on your business, not in your business, like those gurus were saying. Hell, you might even be able to finally have the time to have that vacation you've been putting away for years. The reality is AI is here. It is transforming every single industry that it touches. And remodeling construction is not an exception. And I think what is unique about this moment is that there's an incredible opportunity for early adopters to integrate AI into their processes and leave their competitors in the dust. And look, I get it. AI may or may not be the thing for you, but my advice is go to handoff.ai and try it for yourself. Create a 7-day free trial, no credit card required, and test Handoff on some of your past projects, some of the actual bids that you have done, and see for yourself the results. And you may surprise yourself. And if you do end up liking using Handoff, just go ahead and let us know that you came from this video, and we will give you a 20% discount off of your subscription. And let me know how your experience goes. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope that Handoff helps you out. And I think that if you give it a try, your future self will thank you.